Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong Luo, the owner of the Zhong Luo Cage Fighting Series. Number 4 is going down on May 28th at the heart of San Francisco Keys Art Pavilion. And today I'm in Mendo Combat. Right next to me, I have a DJ Navarro. We'll be fighting on our upcoming event against Ulysses Molina. Will be the Bantamweight title fight. Now, DJ, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Introduce you to all the NorCal fight scenes and who you are, where you coming from, and where you born and raised.
I was born in Santa Rosa, California. Grew up in Upper Lake. Trained with Mendo Training Center.
So how long have you been involved in martial art?
I don't know. I started wrestling when I was a little kid. So
Went up to high school wrestling?
yeah.
And did you make it to college?
No, I ended up going into the Marine Corps.
Oh, Marine Corps.
Yeah, I was in the Marines.
How many years did you serve in Marine Corps?
About 4 years, a little over 4 years.
A little over 4 years.
Yeah.
Now you are one of the vets. I mean, I see you fight a long time ago at is that Blue Lake Casino or the Bear River?
Bear River.
Bear River.
Yeah, Bear River. I think I was supposed to fight one of your guys, and for some reason it didn't happen.
What's his name?
I forgot.
That was years ago.
Yeah, it was years and years ago. So,
Yeah. So I mean, I know you fought on my show in last year in August, right?
Yeah.
August, and then you fought. Who did you fight in August? Last year, August. Who did you fight?
I forgot his name. I just know he's black
The
belt.
jiu-jitsu guy, right?
Yeah.
Shane Torrance.
That's
You
it.
fought Shane Torrance,
Yeah.
and then and after that, I tried to get you back on the card, and then due to a little bit of a injury,
Yeah.
you know, can't make it happen. Now, finally, this fight finally happened.
Yeah, finally.
So you're
I'm
healthy,
feeling
right?
Good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, staying active.
So what you think of Ulysses Molina?
I honestly haven't seen him fight, but from what I hear, it's gonna be a banger. you
Yep.
know, Like that's what I hear.
Every
so.
fight, people trying to take him down, and even though he has a decent wrestling resume, all his fights pretty much stand up. You know, he likes to do flying knees, he likes to do overhands, he likes to do like a spinning back kicks. I mean, he's a big fan of a Jean-Claude Van Damme, and that's what he's a big fan of it.
All right.
He loved to do those flying kicks. How do you prepare for him on this upcoming fight?
I mean, I feel like my team, you know, we touch all areas of this game, you know. So I feel like whatever.
I know you got hands.
You know, they
DJ got hands. That's a for sure thing. If you guys don't know this man right here, you got to check him out. This guy got hands, and I know he can throw. So the only thing is, you know, on the August fight, I didn't really get to see too much because your opponent just refused to stand up with you.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
he wanted is just to pin you on the fence and trying to take down.
Well, you know, he said that he didn't back up at all, which he didn't. You know, he caught me with a good left hand, you know, and closed my eye. And I mean, I was there the whole time. You know, nothing happened, nothing too crazy. And then next thing you know, the fight was being stopped. So I don't know if it was a bad call on the refs or anything like that. But you know, I didn't really. I felt like you know.
You didn't get hurt on that fight.
No, I wasn't hurt. Like I said, my eye got closed, and I think maybe that's why the ref, you know, had stopped it. But other than that, man, like, fuck it, like, come on.
Well, this is a big fight for you. It's a big fight. How old are you now, DJ?
I'm 32.
So you're on your prime right now. I mean, so time to time, what I see, all the MMA fighters usually perform the best on the peak. It's like early 30s. You know, all the best fighters that coming out of my promotion, in general in MMA nowadays, guys are usually on the prime between 30 to 34, I would say. You know, those few years, like the man, the strongest will, the most intelligent, physically the most density. You know, I'm looking for you to see the best version of a DJ Navarro's performing in May 28th. Now, you know, both you guys pretty much. I'm gonna do an interview with you two, and Ulysses too, and see what he's thought. He already know, like, he wants to fight somebody that willing to bang with him. The last fight he fought Asylum Fight Team Christian Espinoza. The fight's gonna come up on YouTube on Tuesday. The whole entire fight card. So that's another guy. Well, that was pretty much the fight tonight on the last event, and when two guys just basically ran out and just punching each other, fall down, get up, boom, boom, punching it up. Very little bit of wrestling, and then boom, pretty much the whole fight is on the feet.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be very intrigued for the fight fan that don't really understand the train in MMA to watching DJ and Ulysses fight, because you guys are really going to enjoy the bloody striking. You know, I know you have a little bit of physical advantage as far as like the reach and the height. Ulysses is like a little bit shorter. So what do you see this fight? You think it's going to go the distance? You see this fight will stop in between? What do you see this fight is going to go?
No, I mean, again, I fight for the finish. I fight to finish people, you know.
Yeah.
So
I know
that's-
you don't step on your break. When you
No,
fight, you go
no.
all the way.
No, I mean, I think only like one of my fights out of like amateur or like my pro career, you know, like only one fight has gone the distance. So I mean, it's either I'm gonna finish him or he's gonna finish me, you know. So that's just the approach that I take in fighting. I don't like leaving it into the hands of the judges at all.
That's good. You just don't know when you leave the hand to the judges.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know what they see in their eye, the version of what yourself think of the fight. I know you're fighting 135 pounds for this fight. It's going to be no 1 pound allowance. It's going to be 135 on the dot. What do you walk around weight right now?
I start my weight cut like around 150. I'm like around 150 pounds when I start my cut.
Okay. So do you think in the future, do you see yourself moving up or even moving down or stay in the bantamweight?
I mean, I have fought at 145. You know, I have fought there, and I felt great. You know, I didn't. But then once I made that drop to 135s, is when I could really feel the difference. You know.
You can move better, lighter, faster.
Yeah.
Cardio is a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anyone beside Ulysses as your coming up opponent? Do you have anyone in mind that caught your eye that you want to fight in the whole region or anywhere?
I'd like to run it back with my pro debut, Lake Geek. You know, I'd like to run that shit back with him.
When would that fight happen? When your pro debut?
When did it happen?
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple years ago. Yeah, the
Before
fight
the-
happened a couple years ago.
Before
you know,
the pandemic?
Yeah, it was before the pandemic. We had, you know, we went all 3 rounds. You know, I was pressing forward the whole time. You know, he got some takedowns on me. But
What promotion that fight was happening?
that was for Pure Combat.
Pure Combat. I think they might not have any more shows nowadays. I think Pure Combat at Gold Country Casino, right?
This one was at Feather Falls.
Feather Falls.
Yeah, Feather Falls Casino.
Okay.
Which that place, I mean. that's
Well,
what-
you know, you never know. After this fight, when you become the belt holder, I'm sure a lot of people is gonna be looking at you. A lot of people is gonna try to get that spotlight from you. You know, this is a good opportunity for you to shine. You know, we are doing the 3 5-minute round, by the way, because we have so many title fights on the card. We
How
all
many
know
title fights do you have?
we have 4.
4?
So you are the first title fight of the night, and we're gonna have a 170, then we're gonna have a 185. Joaquin Lopez versus Iron Batanich, and we're gonna have a Mongolian 145. First time fighting in the United States. I'm still working on that card. See any 145er, top, good 145er want to take on the Mongolian guy, and then the winner of the fighters is gonna defend the title in September back to Mongolia. So
The 145 title?
the 145 title. But we have a good opportunity. I might get a couple that Zhong Luo Cage Fighting Series champion. We might also get a couple champions fighting this September in Mongolia as well. It's also another big show out there as well. So it's opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people, and you know, my champion don't hold the belt too long. Usually get signed somewhere pretty quick. So what do you see yourself here? You know, how many more years do you see yourself keep fighting?
I'm just riding the wave, man. I mean, yeah, just riding the wave, just going with the flow, you know.
One fight at a time.
Yeah,
That's
not
good.
trying to think too far ahead into the future, you know.
So now, if people want to get a hold of you, DJ, to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Hit up my boys. Hit up, you know, if somebody's trying to get tickets, I would just get them from my buddy Dylan Miles. You know,
You got no
tickets from
social
him.
media or nothing?
No, No, I don't have any social media at all.
You become ninja.
Yeah, I've become ninja for sure. But I'm around Upper Lake. I'm around Upper Lake all the time, you know. So I'm not hard to find. If you want to take it, come to Upper Lake, go to the station and ask for me.
What do you do? What do you do for work?
Right now, I'm a student physical therapist assistant.
Nice.
So we just got done with our finals, and now I'm moving into the clinical
Nice.
portion of this semester.
That's pretty awesome.
Next week actually. So I do that, and then I work part-time security, and then that's what I do.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent Ulysses Molina watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
I'll see you at weigh-ins.
Any little prediction for the fight fans?
No, not really. I mean, it's gonna be an exciting fight, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Like I said, I don't try to play the point game, you know. So I think that's what makes exciting fighters is guys that go out there for the fucking kill every time, you know.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah.
There we go. Now this upcoming event, it's 20 fights on the card, 10 amateur, 10 pros, 4 title fight, along with 2 female fights going to be on this upcoming fight card. So do not miss it. Also, this event's live stream pay-per-view. If you cannot make it to the event, make sure you guys order the pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. The event's live stream nationwide, so can't miss it. All DJs, friends and families and buddies, co-workers, make sure you guys get a ticket from him. Come give him a little bit of love and support, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support for all the Northern California fight fans supporting Zhong Luo Cage Fighting Series upcoming event May 28th. And I'm Zhong Luo signing out. We'll see you guys May 28th. Any last word you say to anyone else?
No, that's it.
There we go.
Good.
Right here, DJ Navarro. I'm Zhong Luo signing out. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
All right.